positive response? Put your hand up. Put your hand up if you're feeling good about today. Who feels positive about today?
Nobody. Nobody.
No one feels positive. Okay, who's played some good golf this week? Hands up if you played some good golf this week.
Oh, we got a couple more hands.
Okay, I want every single person's going to do one thing before we start. Everyone stand up. Stand up. Okay. I want you to think of the best shot that you hit this week. So think of the best golf shot that you've hit this week. Okay. When you've done it, when you've got that shot in your mind, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to watch it 3 times on a video. So close your eyes, see that shot, see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. And then when you've done it 3 times, you're going to do it 3 more times, but this time you're going to make a swing. You're going to swing a pretend golf club and hit the shot. Okay? I want to see club twirls. I want to see people holding the finish, giving their caddies high fives. Okay? So, everyone now hit that shot 3 times, the best shot you've hit this week. Put the ball on the tee or line the putt up and then hit the shot. Let's see it.
Best shot you hit. Could be a putt, a chip, a bunker shot.
There we go. The best shot you hit did not have a follow through like that. It would have gone about 8 yards. Okay, 3 times. There we go. That's better. Okay, when you've done, sit down.
Yay!
Give the person next to you a high five. That was, you guys missed. There we go. Okay, now we've got a bit more energy. The reason we need some energy is, guess what I'm going to start with this week? A quiz. Who's ready for the quiz? If you took notes last week, you can have them out. You can get them. There we go. Okay, so first, if you have a good mental game, and you guys can shout this out, you have the ability to get your... Well done. Thinking and feeling to match your intention. What kind of thinking should we have? Good. Can anyone tell me why we should focus on the process?
Got it. First with a C.
What shouldn't we focus on? Let me ask another question. What should we try and avoid thinking about too much?
What you can't control.
Good. Which would be what? Well done. Winning, score, impressing people. We can't control that. So we focus on the process because we can control the process. Can we control our breathing? Can we control how our practice swing feels? Can we control how we talk to ourselves? Okay? So we focus on those things because as a human, if we're in control, how do we feel? We feel relaxed. Who feels nervous or stressed sometimes when they play golf? Okay, so I promise you this. If you focus on the process, you'll relax and you'll enjoy golf more. That's the only thing that I can promise. But if you enjoy it more, you may also start to play better.
Okay, so I have a question for the group, for one of the students, Ian.
Okay, fire away, Kevin.
Conrad, so you hit a chip the other day, and I said, what do you think happened? And you said, I was focusing on the outcome. Do you remember? On the chipping green? And then I said, okay, what do you need to focus on? And you said the process. You hit a really good chip after that. What felt different to you? What kind of, not where the club was, not anything like that, just focusing on the process versus focusing on the outcome. What feelings did your body have that were different? Uh-huh. What it felt different when you focused on the process? Like after you hit that first shot where you focused on the outcome, after you hit the one where you're focused more on the process, it was a completely different shot. Or what felt different inside your body? Like what emotions or what feelings did you have that were different? Okay, and then did you feel something different afterward? You're like, wow, that wasn't so difficult, or that was more relaxed? Did you feel less stressed? Did you feel more stressed when you were focusing on the outcome? Right, and that's what Ian's saying. And which one did you hit a better shot? Well, it wasn't even close, right? It was 3 feet from the hole, and the other one was, I don't know, it was a long way from 50 feet.
300 feet from the hole.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
So let's carry on. That's a great point by Kevin, and I'm glad you had that positive experience. When we focus on the outcome, who can start to talk to us a little bit more? Can we remember? What do we have in our brain?
Chris has said chimp.
Chimp, good, very good. And does the chimp say, you're the best, you can do it, let's go have fun? Or does the chimp say, no, don't do it? Which one?
No, don't do it.
Yeah, the chimp says no. So when you focused on the outcome, that's like giving the chimp a banana. The chimp gets bigger and the chimp takes over your brain. When you focus on the process, it's like giving the chimp something that would make him relax. It's like giving the chimp a beer and he's going to relax and chill out. Okay? Does that make sense to everyone? So we all know what process is. Now, the question is, does everyone in the same room have the same process or a different process? What do we think? Hands up if you think we all have the same process.
It's the same process thoughts, right, Ian?
Yeah, hands up if you think we all have different processes.
Yeah, when you guys go play and you tell me your process thoughts on the course, how many of them are exactly the same for every person? Do you have the same one as Conrad and Miller? No. So
Okay, good. That's awesome. So guess what I want to know? I want to know the one thing in your process that helps you relax and enjoy golf more. Okay? So everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. Okay. We're going to go from the front to the back. So the two ladies at the front, the dream team in green. Okay? One of you tell me what is the best thing or the thing that you need to do in your process to help you relax the most.
Breathing.
Breathing. Awesome. You can sit down. So now when Kevin and you...
Oops, you already answered.
What did we... What was it?
Eat chewing gum.
Eat chewing gum. Oh, I remember that one from last week now. Is that helping you relax? Okay, good. You can sit down.
Breathe too.
Breathing.
Also,
Okay. Awesome. Sit down.
what's that? Singing.
Singing. Good one. Awesome.
No dancing. No dancing. He tends to dance around in the golf swing, so no dancing, just singing. Conrad. Distracting the chimp. How do you do that? Counting. Okay.
Good.
Okay. He had a big wad of chewing gum in his mouth the other day too.
Okay. Good. Well done.
Thomas.
Anything to silence the chimp.
Tommy. Eating. I don't think I saw you eating all 18 holes on Wednesday. What do you think?
And look, guys, if you don't know yet, if you need, you guys are still very young. When we asked Jason Day or Jordan Spieth, remember the videos I showed you last week? They know. You guys are still very young. You're trying to learn to be like them. And that takes time. So if you don't know yet, you can say, I don't know. And one of the coaches, Kevin or myself, can help you a little bit more. Okay? There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't know yet. I need to try some other things.
Okay. Tommy doesn't know yet.
Okay.
Miller? Chewing gum.
Good.
Sugar-free. Charles? Breathing. Okay, good.
Okay, good. So when you guys go and play, they're the keys that Kevin will be looking for. But I want to show you a video because Jason Day and Jordan Spieth, their processes were a lot more detailed. So what we learned last week, one way of silencing the chimp and relaxing, we're going to add to.
Can you send me those videos too of Jason Day and Jordan Spieth because they don't come through great.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you those as well. I'm going to try and show this one video, Kevin. So this is a video of a young man that I coach. Pretty good player. Kevin knows him as well. And this is him hitting a shot, talking his whole routine out loud. Okay? So he's not just talking, okay, I'm going to sing to silence the chimp, or I'm going to chew my chewing gum hard to distract the chimp. He's telling you in great detail what he's focusing on every step of his process. And this is what I want to help you guys get to this level. The same level as Jason Day, the same level as Jordan Spieth, and then the same level as Tom. So this is a very, very good video of someone hitting a golf shot, thinking their process out loud. Okay, so I'm going to share this video with you now. You don't need to listen to that guy.
That's for sure. Nice haircut. Or lack of a haircut.
Or lack, yeah. Okay, you guys ready? And I'll send Kevin these videos so you can watch them again.
My options are, it's a par 5, straight up the hill. I mean, it's not meant to win, but with this wind, if I hit a good drive, I can get up and on 2. So normally I'd aim at the flagpole with a cut, but this time I'm going to aim a tiny bit more left of the tallest tree and play a draw and get it released up the fairway. And this is a driver. So now I'm feeling a light grip and a wide stance with my abs turned on. Then I'm feeling my right foot pushing the ground with a shorter swing with my left foot on the way down. And I do two swings of this to feel it. And I stand behind the ball, take a breath in and close my eyes and visualize the ball starting on line with a draw, flying through the air. And now I take a big breath to release all the tension. Check my in-tune target and my target line up. I do a slow walk into the ball, line up. Now I'm feeling a wide stance with my abs and glutes on, with a soft grip. And now all I feel is pushing the ground.
What did you guys think of that video? Was it good?
It was a little hard to hear.
Okay. So,
The quality was okay. It was just a little hard to hear.
okay. So I'll get Kevin to show you that video again. But ultimately, that student, if he was playing in the Masters, he has a process that keeps the chimp quiet and keeps him focused for that whole time that he's preparing and hitting the golf shot. And that's what I want to get you guys to be able to do, the same thing. Okay, so today, when you go out with your coaches, rather than just talk about how you're going to silence the chimp, you're going to start to talk about more of the golf shot. Okay? Does that make sense to everyone? So if we're talking about the full process, who can remember the 5 parts of the full process?
All right.
I'm so impressed that you guys took notes.
We have an options.
Selection.
We have a selection.
Good.
Visualization. Execution. And acceptance.
Awesome. So now I'm going to ask you guys. Okay, I want you to get into teams of 3. Okay, teams of 3. And what you're going to do, you have 4 minutes. No, you have 5 minutes to agree on one thing that should be done in every single part of your Osphere process. So what's one thing that you must do in the options? What's one thing that you must do in the selection? What's one thing that you must do in visualization? What's one thing that you must do when you execute? And what's one thing that you must do when you accept? Okay? And look, guys, honestly, if you can't do this, if you don't know, just tell me that you don't know, because all that means is I didn't do a good enough job last week communicating this to you. Okay, so if you don't know the answer, that's all mine and Kevin's fault. All right?
Well, speak for yourself.
Okay, so 5 minutes starting now. Get in your teams. One thing for each part of Osphere.
You get there, what are you doing? You're looking around. Is Eric still with you guys, Ian?
Not for much longer.
Because I don't see him any on social media. Are you doing any social media stuff with you guys or anything?
No, he's making his big move back to Colorado.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. He met a girlfriend. Do you know he's engaged?
Saw it on social media, yeah.
Yeah. So he's engaged, and then now he's got girlfriend. Being part of game like training, and he needs more earning potential. Let's say so.
Yeah.
He's got the opportunity to move back to Colorado, so he took it, which is fair play. He's always wanted to get back there. That was always been his ultimate goal.
Yeah. I just know he was pretty active on doing some social media stuff, and then he sort of went silent. So
yeah, he's been doing the Capto webinars, but that's about it. Okay, guys, 2 more minutes. Has anyone finished yet?
What's one thing you have to do,
I like that answer that you just gave at the back. I like that. Okay, guys, 1 minute. We're running out of time.
Are you guys ready?
I need a team captain. One person from a team is going to present back.
Okay, so whose team goes? Your team goes last one, right? Are you guys done? Or?
We are doing the last one. We don't think anything about. We're the last one. Selection.
I think they need a couple minutes in it. One group wrote like 6 things for options.
Okay, no problem.
They thought they were listing all options, all selections. So hold on.
Okay, that's good. Well, we'll work off that. That's fine.
Oh, and that selection. Oh, selection.
哎，你瞅我们中间。不对，我这。
Almost in.
Okay, no worries.
Take a while to get going at 8 a.m.
I'm liking the energy that I'm seeing and the effort.
You missed the little guy in the other camp that just about knocked over the computer. He had a lot of energy. Yeah, done. No. All right, Sophia, is your group done?
Yes.
Yes. Who's going to be the team captain for you guys?
You.
All right, Sophia's the team captain.
Okay. So let me hear something just for O. I just want O. Every team will do O first. So what do you look at in your shot options in that part of the process?
Choose the right line. So right now, is your ball in fairway, and you need to either draw to the green.
Good. Okay, awesome. Next team, give me something you would look at in O. That was a good one.
Be creative. Be smart. Think smart. Think smart.
Okay. Okay, so does that mean sort of, am I going to be aggressive or safe, Kevin? Is that more?
Eliminate the shot options that are so effective.
Okay, so give us more detail on the shot option. Something a little bit more detailed. So Sophia said, visualize the shot shape that I'm going to hit. Like what you
So before we can visualize, what affects how the golf ball flies? What would affect how the golf ball flies?
The wind. Wind.
What else?
What else? Conrad, what do you have for options? Okay, so we have wind, another wind, and what else did you say? You said something else first. What else? Club selection? Club? What club?
Yeah, because there's a number in, when we're looking at the shot at first, there's a number of shots that we could hit, right? So really when we're looking at the shot options, we're looking at the environment, the wind, the lie.
The ball sitting up in the fairway.
Do we want to hit it? Do we want to hit it to the right? Do we want to hit it to the left? Could we go long? Could we go short? We can hit high, low. We've got many, many things we can look at. And then we have to select. So when we select, what do we have to select? There's really three things that we have to select. Someone give me one. We have to select the
direction.
Yeah, I guess direction is, I would say more like the shape. So in selection, it would be more shot shape, the target, and the club. Okay? So in options, we look at our environment. And then in selection, we're going to pick a shape, a target, and a club. Does that make sense to everyone? And all of that stuff is like data. It's facts. If the shot is 150 yards, then that's a fact. If you pick a 7-iron, that's the number of club that you're hitting. That's a fact. What you have to do is you have to then take all of this information and visualize what you're going to do. So what is visualization? What do we do when we visualize? Can someone from one team give me an example of what we would do in V?
Just imagine your ball drop the green.
Good.
So the trajectory, imagine where it's going to land.
Good. So we would almost see the shot. What else can we do? We can...
Practice swing.
Yeah, good. Practice swing to feel the shot. We could also... What does a good shot sound like? Can anyone make the sound of a good shot?
Your ball goes ding, my ball goes like a missile.
No, it's not. You just
My ball goes like a rocket. Your ball goes ding.
My ball goes like this. When I chip, my ball goes like this. Okay, so in visualization, we can also hear the shot. And then we have to execute. And we've just talked about that. Every single one of you guys has a strategy how to silence the chimp. And then what do we have to do when we accept? I think someone at the back of the room said a good one.
High five.
High five. If you high fived after every shot, I think that would be awesome. I think that would be a good way to accept.
Can you talk a little bit about more just the concept of acceptance? I mean, that's pretty challenging. Certain environments, it's even more challenging than others, right? Like to accept my ball just went into a bunker.
The reason, who here wants to have a good golf swing? Everyone wants to have a good golf swing, okay? Now, if we're angry, if we don't accept the last shot, if we're angry and we're like beating ourselves up in our brain and our muscles get tense and we get stressed and we hold the club tighter and we're like, what do you think that does? What do you think that does to our golf swing? No, not good. It makes it worse. Okay? So if you don't accept the previous shot, all of that practice that you guys are doing to try and get good golf swings, guess what? It's a waste of time. So a good way to accept, I think someone said this in the room, is breathing. After you hit the shot, do some breathing exercises. You can walk, you can change the way your body is. Okay, you can walk with good body language. Walk like an Avenger or like a superhero. Okay, really good posture. You can't really think negatively when you've got your chin high and shoulders back. Who knows who Ian Poulter is? Ian Poulter's very good at this. Watch how Ian Poulter accepts shots. Just by the way he walks. Okay? And then one last thing that you can do. You could keep a score of how good your process was. So rather than keep a score of how many shots you're hitting, you could start to keep a score. I want to get 10 out of 10 on my breathing on every shot. I want to get 10 out of 10 for my practice swing. I want to get 10 out of 10 for my focus on chewing gum or singing or counting. Okay? But ultimately, if you do not accept the last shot, those awesome golf swings that you guys are trying to build, they're not going to happen because your body and your mind won't be in the right place to move the golf club. Okay? The mind moves the body moves the club, and the club moves the ball. If your mind is stressed and your body is tight, that's going to have a bad impact on your golf swing. So, Kevin's got a couple more videos to show you guys of what happens if you don't focus on the process. Okay, Adam Scott lost the Open when he was leading by 3. Jordan Spieth lost the Masters when I think he was leading by 4. And I've sent Kevin those videos for him to show you what happens when people don't focus on the process. But what I want you guys to do today is to start to hit golf shots like the video I showed you, talking your full process out loud as you do it. Okay?
Marvin, what do you feel when you did golf suicide yesterday? Did you feel something when you did this sprinting? Did you feel something different? What did you feel different?
I need to calm down right now so I can hit good to start.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anybody else when you sprinted, did you feel anything different than normal? I hit about 6 inches behind my first one. Feels weird. Yeah, it feels weird. You can't control what? You can't control your breathing. Can you control your body as easy? You control the club as easy when you feel that way? No, right? So that's the whole point. Because when you're under stress, when you feel focusing on the outcome, when you feel nervous, you're trying to simulate those same things.
I need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
There you go. Good. So talking your routine, breathing, and remember, you said you were going to give everyone a high five. Maybe you could give yourself a high five before you hit the shot. Okay? Give yourself a high five and then go and hit that ball. That could be part of your process. Okay?
You guys have any questions? No? What do you
Okay, guys.
say?
Well, I want to thank you for listening and thanks for taking so many good notes from last week. I really enjoyed speaking to you. Go and have some fun with Kevin and the coaches on the course, okay?
What do you guys say?
Thank you.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thanks, Kevin.